Hello and welcome to my highlights video from the 2019 Goodwood Festival of Speed. If you're new around here, please remember to like and subscribe as it is greatly appreciated. But without further ado, let's get on with it. Now 2019 marks the 70th anniversary since Aston Martin first raced at the Goodwood circuit. To celebrate this occasion, this year's sculpture was dedicated to the brand's continued success on the racetrack. Along with this, there was also a huge number of the firm's models on display. A highlight for me though was this quadruplet of Zagato Aston Martins. Whilst at a glance they may all look the same, each of these stunning cars was actually a different body style. So we've got the Coupe, the Volante, a Speedster and the Shooting Brake. Based on the previous generation Aston Martin Vanquish, these bespoke works of art pack a 580 horsepower 6 litre V12. Personally I'd take the Speedster, but let me know below which you'd choose. Next up we're over at the Morgan stand. Personally I've never really been bothered about Morgan, but after seeing that all new Plus 6 in the flesh I can say I'm a big fan. While still looking beautifully old school, this car is based upon an entirely new aluminium and ash architecture. Now as the name suggests, the Plus 6 has a 6-cylinder engine. What may surprise you though is that bar its own calibration, this is the same turbocharged 3 litre straight 6 engine that you'll find in the BMW Z4 and the Toyota Supra. This 335 brake horsepower engine should see the car hit 0 to 62 miles an hour in 4.2 seconds before going on to a top speed of 166 miles an hour. As a bit of a self-proclaimed hot hatch fanatic, I was very excited to see the new A45 AMG in the flesh, and here it is. Looks great, doesn't it? I love the wheels, and on this one in particular I think they give it a very aggressive stance. The A45 S that we have here develops a whopping 415 brake horsepower for its 2 litre 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. 0 to 62 miles an hour takes 3.9 seconds and the top speed is limited to 174. That is absolutely mental for a hot hatch. The 4-wheel drive system can also be put into drift mode, but if that's a bit too leery for you then don't worry, because the standard A45 now produces a fairly useless 382 brake horsepower.
The Elsko, named after Christian von Koenigsegg's father. Here comes the Zenvo. Again, we saw the car last year.
This is just a little break in proceedings to say that if you love cars and you've never been to the Festival of Speed before, then you've got to go. The sheer amount and variety of exotic machinery on display is mind-bending. From hatchbacks to helicopters, there is literally something for everyone. It does get busy and I always get sunburnt, but it is worth it.
Brabham's own engine in that.
Next up has to be the absolute star of the show, the Tomaso P72. I mean, do I really need to say anything? Just look at this thing, it is spectacular. The beautiful exterior of the P72 is underpinned by the same chassis that you'll find in its equally dramatic cousin, the Apollo IE. Whilst technical specs haven't yet been revealed, it's hoped that the P72 will also share the Apollo's 780 horsepower power plant. 72 will be built and the price tag will be £662,000. Now, you might remember that I said if you're into your cars you have to go to Goodwood. Well, this is an example as to why. All absolutely gorgeous and all costing far more than I'll ever be able to afford, here we have a trio of one-off Ferraris. Based on a 488 GT3 car, here we have what is easily the most outrageous of the three, the P80-C. Next up it is the SPC3JC. Yeah, a catchy name, and it is based on the F12 TDF. And what I think is the most beautiful of the three, the Monza SP2. I also got to see this slightly more curious GTO Vision. Based on the Ferrari 488, this car has been built by 7X Design and takes inspiration from past Ferraris. I don't think it's quite as classy as the three I've just mentioned, but I would be interested to know what you think of this one, so let me know below. Just before I wrap up, I thought it'd be worth giving the VW ID R a mention. It's just smashed the Goodwood hill climb record with a time of 39.9 seconds. Now I'm going to play a few more clips from the day, but that is all from me, so as always, I've been Blee, thank you for watching and please remember to like and subscribe.